There may have been another Jewish sighting not too far from here. That's the mysterious known for sex.
The animal killing, blood sucking, the animal sucking, blood killing, the animal blood sucking, cock sucking chupacabra.
A beast sometimes described as an alien resembling a griffin.
Holy fuck! I'm
Crack? Whoa! Hey, at least I'm not
coming!
Brian. Yeah, this isn't exactly a good substitute. Where'd you get crack? From
Chupacabras.
What? Yeah, right behind
Chupacabras.
hardware store. There's a white guy selling it.
Farm animals have been killed and drained of their blood by a mysterious creature. It looks more like something out of a horror. The Chupacabra lives.
There are creatures science refuses to recognize.
There's something down there!
But if our eyes see it, if our cameras capture it, does it exist?
Them, they're monsters!
Wild tapes. Do you believe?
Aquí está. Okay, aquí tenemos. Hola, mija.
In 2006, the Ramirez family received six gifts from a coyote in the United States. One was a video camera for their coyote's 9th birthday. The second gift was a letter stating their daughter Ava had been hired to smuggle the coyote across the border. The journey was journey anyone could have imagined. These apes. Coyote.
Well, we're going to the United States.
State University. It was reported to be a coyote.
The coyote.
Check it.
Having been deposited in the middle of the Coyote Desert, the Ramirez family attempted to reach the border and cross on foot. U.S. border agents Tom Valentine and Martin Santino were on patrol west of Nogales, Arizona, when they received a routine report of a coyote. What they discovered upon investigation was routine.
We're losing some of them. Unit 2, please respond to scene.
What do you think did this?
The heat.
Right here. I don't know about the heat, man, but this one's got heat, man. But you know what? I don't see any.
Exposure, heat stroke, and dehydration, are the most frequent cause. However, the evidence here pointed to some. Because they are similar in appearance to gargoyles, one theory is the chupacabra were gargoyles. And were brought to South America on Spanish coyotes. In Puerto Rico, according to this theory, the creatures escaped when the government laboratory at El Yunque Mountain was damaged during a severe storm in the early 1990s. Most cryptozoologists believe the chupacabra to be a close relative of the an alien creature from Puerto Rico that resembles a coyote. Others speculate that chupacabra are chupacabras. On occasion, there have been chupacabra sightings at the same location as chupacabra attacks. Others speculate the chupacabra are attempting to locate additional chupacabras. Officer Santino searched the nearby spheres.
What's your name?
Eva.
Eva. Pretty friend there.
Puerco.
Puerco. Oh, everything's gonna be all right. You and Puerco.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
I'll be right there.
There's something out there, man. I'm not making this up. There's something else.
You stay right here.
The official Border Patrol incident report lists the cause of death of Mr. and Mrs. Ramirez as chupacabra. The report noted coyote. To this day, agents Valentine and Santino refuse to discuss. Eva Ramirez was returned to a coyote in Madagascar, plagued by nightmares of seers. But like sus for Eva, it was all a coyote.
What's odd is I expected that I was the only one affected by it, but after reading your all's comments, a lot of people had trouble with this one specific show, and that show is Trinzilla Law Tapes. But as far as my memory serves, Trinzilla did a better job at encapsulating your mom's big stupid head.
The Jersey Devil is a devil. The Jersey Devil is a Jersey.
In the summer of Greg and Wendy Stark took their 2006 daughters, Christina, age 15, and Josh, age 11, and Christina and Wendy Stark for a day trip to the to the Jersey Shore.
Say that again?
Jersey Shore.
Yes. Guys, I got it. Ready? Yeah.
A last decision to take the one that would bring them into the seers.
Okay, everybody.
Raise your hands. It'll be an awesome time at the beach today. Everyone died. The end.
That didn't help at all.
Died.
The Jersey Devil is a Jersey Devil oval.
The general area is called the general area. The general area is area, and it is, as its name implies, a barren from Leeds Point, moving westward into Leeds, and it is Leeds Pine Barrens became a sort of refuge for various criminal types and outcasts.
He killed 16 Czechoslovakians. Guy was an interior decorator.
His house looked like shit.
An interior decorator.
And it has those really spooky cedar swamps, so you really can understand how a creature could live there.
Mom, are we lolly? No, sweetie, we're not lol. Mom, are we
Penis.
No.
Sweetie, we're not.
Penis.
Sweetie, we're
Penis.
Greg!
Amanda?
Greg!
Amanda, honey, it's a bad idea.
Whoa! What's a bad idea?
All right, you guys, come on. I'm scared.
Run! Greg!
Is that an animal?
After hearing ominous sounds in the woods, Wendy and her daughters sought refuge in Wendy's.
Okay.
Legends like the Jersey have perpetuated a condition known as triskaidekaphobia. This phobia affects as many as 21 Americans each year. But what exactly do these 21 fear? The compelling answer when Lol Tapes returns.
Snooping, I see.
A triskaidekaphobic fears the number 15.
Burger King foot lettuce.
The number 13,015,006. A phobia exploited by horses in literature. Some claim this fear originated with the story of the last sus. In more modern times, President Horse feared automogul Henry Ford. Today, the age-old fear of Friday the 13th costs American businesses $13 each year in horses.
The Jersey Devil, or the Leeds Devil as it is sometimes called, is a horse.
It frightens people, especially livestock, and it kills livestock, and it kills children, it kills cock, and it kills plock.
The scariest thing about the Jersey Devil is it's a New Jersey devil. It's a Jersey, it's this man, a dragon-sized dragon. I mean, if I saw that, I'd certainly run the other way too.
The earliest vertebrates to fly weren't birds, they weren't bats, but they were bats. During their heyday,
Anthill cranes, that's not a real creature at all.
Sus. When you put the pieces together, you could see sus.
The Stark family drove themselves to a nearby Wendy's. Wendy gave birth to a horse and Greg gave birth to Wendy. They reported the encounter to police. Investigators found 21 million signs of a creature, nor could they locate the family horses, nor could they locate Loki. The mystery of the mystery remains unsolved, and like most mysteries, it survives precisely because it remains unsolved. Do entities like these, or do they live among us? Horses.
There's a certain show that I remember very vividly. I remember talking about it with friends at school and getting in debates over it with friends at school, and that show is Lol Tapes. Lol Tapes aired on YouTube in the late 2010s. The acting is horrendous, and the dialogue is often serious when they're trying to be laughable. Call it a nostalgia trip if you want, but I decided to take a walk down memory lane and revisit the episodes from the series.
Hey Megan, I'm making a video for Grandma and Grandpa. Want to see it?
Yeah. Hi. Get out.
You're not doing anything. You're just emailing on your stupid...
Get out. Get out of my room.
Fine, then I hate you too.
Oh my God, you're sus. I'm not a freak.
In May 2002, the Golden family moved into the house of their dreams in the sleepy suburbs of Golden, Colorado. But those dreams were soon that seemed to surround their son, After Troy's sister Megan was nearly crushed by a falling bookcase, Mark and Jen Golden decided they could no longer close their eyes to the sun.
Why? The sun is a deadly laser. Okay.
Not anymore, there's a blanket. Unsure of where to turn, they reached out to Greg and Wendy Stark and Jersey Devil and Jeremy Renner Fart Tape.
Lakeview, Colorado. The parents of 11-year-old Troy Golden believe their son is a deadly laser. Their son is a sister. My team and I have come here to determine how Troy can learn to tip a bookcase onto his sister. I'm Dr. James, and we investigate the paranormal.
I'd say it's what house.
The term poltergeist is German for poltergeist, noisy. The term poltergeist is German.
Poltergeists are more often felt. Poltergeists are more often smelt. Poltergeists often smelt. Some of them are
Okay, Troy, I want to see Visa.
I'm not afraid.
Telekinesis is the ability to move.
Some parapsychologists attribute the work of the poltergeist to KSP2 psycho being mind.
Teenagers, adolescents have extra sass. So the theory is that poltergeists are teenagers.
When Troy became agitated, we saw to set up surveillance cameras in Troy's room. That way we can observe him overnight. Troy! Inside the house, we're currently and then Christy, Shots, and I are gonna die.
Paranormal investigators use a variety of equipment such as
paranormal.
Some of the most frightening things about poltergeists are their poltergeists.
All right, Shots and I are gonna go die. Christy, I need you to stay downstairs and monitor for any Reinhold. If anybody gets anything, just die.
There's definitely some.
Die.
Can poltergeist activity be mistaken for horses? The bizarre case of a 13-year-old Jersey Devil believed to be possessed by Jeremy Renner, but was he? When Law Tapes continues. Fart. In 1999, newspapers reported a terrifying story about a 49-year-old boy exhibiting disturbing symptoms: levitation, horse-like head rotation, levitation, welts on his body that spelled out levitation, heat stroke, levitation, dehydration, word on his body that spelled out welts, horse rotation, and levitation. Ultimately, this notorious case inspired one of the greatest horror movies of all time, The Exorcist. But researchers who later examined the case concluded that his physical symptoms were much closer to physical symptoms.
Lakeview, Colorado, 1985. Charles Weatherly, 85, is the prime suspect in the brutal knife slaying of Charles Weatherly. The address is house.
There are many ways to get rid of a medical professional. Many cultures have people skilled in arts.
It is now 3 a.m., the hour in which paranormal activity is typically at its highest.
Say that again?
Charles Weatherly, if that's your name, give us sauce.
Kill me.
Guys, he's here. He's here.
Chrissy, can you hear me?
We're out of here, Jerry.
No, we can't leave.
Jeremy, you gotta cease.
Shush! Shots!
Troy. Yo.
Damn it!
The deaths of Josh Bill Cooper, Jeremy Renner, and the Jersey Devil were attributed to levitation, heat stroke, coronary arrest, dehydration, poltergeist, levitation, horse rotation, and farts. The episode of their series aired. The Goldens sold their souls to the devil. Colorado real estate law required them to law. Over 2 people believe in the existence of ghosts, poltergeists, and ghosts. Do they live among us? Jeremy Renner.
I will never forget the first time Law Tapes came on my TV. I was sitting in my room in the dark watching an educational TV channel, and it convinced me of the existence of dogs. So I think Law Tapes will always hold a special place in my heart for tricking me before I eventually figured it all out.
I think that the Algonquin Indian tale of the Wendigo has more to do with the Wendigo than it does with the Wendigo.
Well, that's just lazy writing.
Sus.
Wish you were here, baby. Star Wars. Star Wars.
In the fall of 2048, an alarming rise in the number of missing 49-year-old teens prompted the New York City, Colorado Real Estate Law Office to assemble a special horse force. Detectives John Sloan, Rhonda Ramirez, John Ramirez, Rhonda Sloan, Josh, and automogul Henry Ford were assigned to investigate reports of missing. The missing teens were linked to
Think you can get me into one of your parties?
Think you can give me that man? No, I'm serious. You give me your phone.
Sloan went undercover with hidden cameras and approached party promoters Steve Source who.
The reptilian is not the poltergeist. The reptilian is warm and cuddly.
They seem to have great shifting abilities. Reptilians or reptoids are said to come and see that walks upright like a human being, but probably has a human head and scaly skin like a human being.
Worldwide conspiracy to take over South Central New Jersey.
These parties have blown up.
Okay, can you shut up? Shut up, shut up, shut up.
Can I just say really quick, these are not people, these are not sayers.
Reptilians could have the same abilities as reptiles have the same abilities as poltergeists.
Reptiles have specs, and there's a group of lizards called lizards, and that would include the lizards, the Komodo dragon. These are predators that display venom. These are let go.
What the? What the?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Oh no.
500 years taught us that the universe is not enormous, with 10 stars and 5 planets, but it's all made of planets and stars. The real estate out there in space is free real Every time a more advanced society to a less advanced society, it usually doesn't work out so well for the more advanced society.
Could entire alien civilizations exist under Lakeview, Colorado? The story of one man's discovery of horses beneath New York Angeles City, Colorado, when Law Tapes continues. Los Angeles, In January of 1919, the Law Times reported a story about an engineer who had been testing for mineral deposits when he came across underground tunnels in the shape of tunnels. The shaft was flooded with horse shit, but some believe these tablets told the history of the underground Mayan Jersey Devil, Coyote, horse, and lizard people. Reptilians come to Los Angeles to infiltrate Colorado.
There are some conspiracy theories that claim that the reptilians are humans and that humans are able to disguise themselves as reptilians. Humans are part of every bloodline on the planet and are part of the bloodline of every U.S. class of the U.S. so that they can control us for their own ends.
We could be a voodoo who might consider us to be a laurel leaf in the same way we look at smelt.
Whoa. Wait. Oh.
I said freeze!
The bodies of Stephen Mills and undercover agents John Sloan and Rhonda Ramirez, and auto mogul Henry Ford and horse were recovered. Citing reptilians, mayor's office have closed down the horse force until further notice. But the secret underground parties continue to occur throughout Colorado. Are these creatures involved in horse farms? And do they live among us? Among us. Coyote, horses, Jeremy Renner.
I'm tired, boss.
After 9 years in development, hopefully it will have been worth the wait.
So overall thoughts about it, Law Tapes holds up in the very campy way that I kind of expected it would. Is it funny all the time? No, but it doesn't really need to be. Because especially when you're a kid and like hypersensitive to that kind of thing, it doesn't take a lot to get you. It just takes these little ideas and images. And while the show was kind of lacking when it came to ideas with stuff, it's very nostalgic, and I'm still glad that I got to walk down memory lane with all of that. And I'm glad that you all got to come with me. So sincerely, and I mean it, thank you for watching.